Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is your time to unwind, to slow your thoughts, and to let go of the day. You've done enough. You've been enough. Now it's time to rest. So find a comfortable spot, whether you're tucked into bed, lying on the couch, or simply relaxing in a quiet room. Close your eyes if you'd like. Let your body begin to melt into stillness. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it go. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story, a gentle, dreamy story about a magical place high above the clouds, where peace grows like flowers and sleep comes softly on the wind. Let your imagination drift as we begin our journey to the cloud garden. Far above the tallest mountains, past the winds that ruffle treetops, and even beyond the path of birds, there exists a hidden place that most never see. A floating garden in the sky, made entirely of clouds. They call it the Cloud Garden. It doesn't appear on any map. You can't fly there on a plane. The Cloud Garden reveals itself only to those who are still inside, quiet minds, dreaming hearts, and those who are ready to let go of the day and enter the world of rest. Tonight, that person is Elio. Elio was a dreamer. He lived in a cozy little home at the edge of a quiet village where the stars were bright and the nights were calm. Every evening, he would sit by his window with a soft blanket and a warm cup of tea, watching the sky turn dark and glittery. He often wondered what it would feel like to touch a cloud, to lie on one like a pillow, to wander through skies like a traveler of dreams. And on this particular night, just as the moon rose full and round above the hills, Elio whispered to the sky, "If there's a place where peace lives, I'd love to visit it tonight." The wind heard him, the stars heard him, and soon a soft breeze swirled into his room, cool, calming, and full of wonder. Without fear, Elio let himself be carried by it. Lifted from his bed like a leaf in a gentle current, he floated higher and higher, past rooftops, past owls perched on chimneys, and past the clouds themselves. But these weren't ordinary clouds. These were clouds shaped like blossoms, lit softly from within by moonlight. They swirled and moved, forming soft paths and floating petals. And there it was, the cloud garden. He landed gently on its surface. The ground beneath him was cool and light, like walking on soft memory foam made of mist. Around him stretched an endless field of shimmering flowers, each one glowing with a faint hue. Some flickered like candles, others pulsed like breathing, all of them peaceful. A gentle voice floated through the air as if whispered on the breeze. "Welcome, Elio. You've found the garden." He turned and saw a creature unlike any he'd ever seen. Part owl, part mist, with wings like silver smoke and eyes full of stars. "I am the keeper," it said kindly. "And this garden blooms only for dreamers like you." The keeper led Elio through the garden. They passed glowing vines that hummed lullabies, willows that dripped moonlight, and pools of silvery dew where dreams gently floated like tiny boats. Elio knelt beside one of the pools. He saw visions in its surface, a child being hugged by a parent, a fox curling into sleep beneath a pine, a cozy cabin lit by a warm fire. These are seeds of peace, said the keeper. The garden grows what your heart needs. They walked for what felt like hours, yet time moved gently and slowly, like a song in no hurry to end. In one corner of the garden, Elio found a tree that sparkled like a galaxy. It's made of stillness, whispered the keeper. You may rest here. Elio sat beneath it, and the tree's branches wrapped gently around him like a blanket. The flowers around him dimmed their glow to the softest flicker. Everything became quiet, still, perfectly peaceful. I could stay here forever, Elio whispered. And you can, said the keeper. Every night you return to stillness, this place will welcome you back. Elio smiled as he leaned his head back against the soft tree trunk. His eyes grew heavier. He breathed slower. The stars above blinked slowly, calmly, like lullabies written in light. The garden grew dim. The clouds curled in around him like arms of comfort. And soon, Elio was asleep, his breathing steady, his body weightless, his thoughts quiet. Back in his little home, under his real blanket and among the quiet of the world, Elio slept peacefully, the feather of a cloud still clutched in his hand. And above the sky, the cloud garden shimmered on, waiting for the next dreamer to come visit, waiting for you, perhaps, the next time you close your eyes. Thank you for joining me tonight. You are safe, you are calm, and you are loved. Let your thoughts continue to float. Let your body rest.